नमस्कार मैम।
नमस्कार रिदम, SVM देहरादून, नमस्कार. Can you please switch on your videos, everybody? Offline students, ROS, SVM, everybody please get ready for mantra chanting. Sit straight. Siddhi Mishika, SVM Dehradun, everybody please switch on your videos. Ganika, switch on your video, beta. Here also, everybody, sit straight. Take off your spectacles, if any. SVM Dehradun, I can't still see you. Close your eyes, everyone. Sit straight. Take a deep breath in and release. Once again, take a deep breath in. Release. One more time, take a deep breath in and release. Now we will chant. Om Dev Shanti Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rape Shanti Roshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Vishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Om Shanti 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 Om. Now you can rub your palms. Place it on your eyes. And as and when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes. Namaskar, everyone.
नमस्कार नमस्कार मैम नमस्कार मैम
Namaskar. Okay, so as promised and as said, you people are supposed to indulge in a group discussion, and I hope you have written the answer to the question that was shared with you yesterday. Have you?
Ma'am, I couldn't find it.
यस मैम यस मैम
Sorry, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I couldn't find it. Ma'am, that you sent the PDF.
You couldn't. That was a PDF. So how can you sign a PDF?
Ma'am, I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find it. Wait.
मैम you were saying like the
I had
PDF that you
sent-
have sent the last, we have to take that question from that PDF only, no?
Reading IEG B2 PDF.
Okay ma'am.
The same. Siddhi has submitted her homework. What about others?
Ma'am, I think we have to only discuss in the class, so that's why I'm not saying.
No, no, I told this while vacating that everybody has to write it also, just like SPM.
Ma'am, I have also
Excuse me,
written it,
ma'am.
but I do not know. I was not aware about. We have to send it.
Okay. Danika, what about you?
Ma'am, I have not done it. Ma'am,
Okay.
like I just read a little bit about it on Google, but I didn't write it.
Okay. Vansh?
Ma'am, I also referred to some things about it, ma'am, but I didn't write.
Okay. SVM?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you all written it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And as I said, you are supposed to send it to me. Why did you not do that?
We are forget.
Sorry, bache?
Answer was not there, ma'am.
Okay. Mishika?
Ma'am, I have written. I will be sharing it after the class.
Okay. So fine, I think we can indulge in the group discussion. Panav, I don't know why it was
Excuse me, ma'am.
unavailable for you. Let him learn a bit after 30 minutes. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, in the PDF that you have sent, so that question only we have to write the answer. And ma'am, that question was, do you think movies are going to be replaced by books in the near future?
Yes.
And in the class, you said we have to write that books are going to be replaced by the
Yes.
movies in the
Yes. Yes.
future.
Books are going to be replaced by the movies.
Ma'am, but I have written on that topic
Never
then.
mind. We will discuss it otherwise here. Okay. So I hope we can start the discussion. So ROS and SVM all together on this platform will be sharing their viewpoints that whether in future books will be replaced by the movies. So I'll give you just 1 minute to think, and then the platform will be open for the discussion. Panav, I have shared it with you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question again?
In the future, will the books be replaced by the movies? Are you learning? Can you see in this light or you want more light? Are you comfortable? Sure? Okay. In case not, you can sit there to have more light. There is movie 3. Shore is doing which work? Yes, Shore. Which work are you doing right now? Sorry?
I am doing work.
Sorry? Which one?
Homework.
Homework of English or any other subject? Hmm?
I'm English.
Okay. So are you prepared for the GD? I want all the SVM students to arrange their seats in a semicircular, pattern. So starting from Shore, then Rishabh, and then other students can form a semicircular pattern so that I can see each one of you, and then we can clearly address each one of you. And everybody should be visible on the screen. You can make a small semicircle. Yeah. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Sit faster. Vansh, I want you to participate this time, not to be sitting passively. Take initiation. Mishika, can you switch on your video? SVM Dehradun, I hope you are ready now. And Avni and Yash, you also need to participate. Okay. You can do one thing. You can come with your chair here and you can come and speak. Bring your chairs and be seated here. Which word did we do yesterday, Yash? I had asked you to write a word in the vocabulary log. Which word did we do yesterday? Sheet upstairs. Okay. Okay, what does it mean? No, why are you seeing that? Did you not recall it?
Something helpful immediately.
Have a seat here. Your homework is you have to again revise the sheet. Okay. And Monday will be a test again. Otherwise, a suspension will be there. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Jana? hai?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
Excuse me,
beta. Yes, beta.
ma'am. Is there a time limit?
Is there?
Time limit.
Of course, yes. It is going to be of 7 minutes. Why that seat
Ma'am,
empty in between near Krishna and Atharv? Who is sitting on that
Excuse me, ma'am.
seat?
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Vijay.
Ma'am, if you want, should I send you the like the answer I wrote right now?
Why not?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Siddhi.
Ma'am, you said that the time limit is 7 minutes. So, like the whole that discussion will be of 7 minutes, or we each have to speak seven
Let me
minutes.
make you give you instructions. I'll give that. Avni, sit in such a way that you are visible on the camera. Either just please adjust your seat in such a way that you are visible in the camera. Go backwards a little bit. Same with you. Yes, now you are available. And you have to give your viewpoints also. Now, what is this discussion all about? Understand the instructions. The person who is starting the discussion first, it can be from any team, ROS or SVM. The person who starts first is called as the leader of the group discussion. Now, leader does not mean that you have just said that, in my viewpoint, yes, books will be replaced by movies. What is your viewpoint? You have given me a lame statement. If you want to be a leader, you have to start your statement by giving the reason, one reason only, why you think book will be replaced by the movies. And then you just let others also speak by saying, now I would like to have viewpoints of other students. Then any person either from ROS or SVM can present. Okay. Also keep it in mind that your topic should not go off track. It should not be derailed. And if somebody can sense it is derailing, it is going off track, those who handle or keep it back on the track, that person is called as most attentive person. How will this person handle the things? I think we are going off track. The topic is books can be replaced by the movies, but we are going off the track. So in my viewpoint, this. Okay. So we have a person who is leader, second person who keeps track, so attentive person, and then there is a timekeeper person who will tell us that every person is speaking good, but I think we are losing track of time. These are the lines you have to use, and then you give your own viewpoint. So each person has his or her own viewpoints in this. The last person whom I choose, or the whosoever is left in the discussion, will summarize the GD. So ये last person को भी बहुत attentive होना पड़ेगा. Reason being, you have to listen to everybody's thought and then summarize in a concise form by saying that everybody has put their viewpoint forward, and this is the summary of the entire GD. Okay. And please remember, if you are picking up this point that yes, books will be replaced. Stay on it throughout your GD. Do not shift from one point to another point. Do not travel in both the boats. अगर आपने एक पॉइंट चूज कर लिया है, हाँ हो सकती है रिप्लेस, तो उसी पे बोले जाओ। और अगर आपको लगता है नहीं, बुक्स को कोई रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकता, मूवीज रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकती हैं, सो जस्ट स्टे ऑन दैट पॉइंट ओनली। अंडरस्टूड? आर वी रेडी? So looking at the number of students here at SVM, and here I have to exceed the time limit. So time limit is raised from 7 to 10. So now it will be a 10 minutes long GD. If you have questions beforehand, you can let me know. Panav, you are raising your hands.
Ma'am, we have to tell only one point.
See, as a leader, first you will give only 1 point, okay? But then if you see that others are speaking and you want to interrupt in between, okay, then you will give your second point. Anybody else? But फर्स्ट टाइम जब भी आप एंट्री कर रहे हैं, जब भी एक एक पर्सन एंट्री कर रहा है, वो सिर्फ एक ही पॉइंट बताएगा, एक ही बारी में 10 के 10 पॉइंट्स नहीं बताने। दिस विल बी द टाइम वेस्टिंग, ओके? So just 1 point per person and then give chance to other person. If you think that you are not agreeing with the other person, you can simply say that I disagree with the Panav or I disagree with Avni because my viewpoint is this. Okay? So here we go. On your mark, get set. The platform is all open for the group discussion that books will be replaced by movies in the future. Your time starts now. Don't raise your hand, start speaking immediately. Whosoever wants to.
Yes,
In my opinion,
I think books are going to be replaced by movies in future because I think movies are more preferred as compared to books.
in my books are going to be replaced by movies. As in future, according to the scientists, a country is going to be in the world of technology. As you all know, many famous books like Harry Potter has been converted into a very famous movie series. So, according to me, books will be replaced by movies in the
Lift your mic up, your voice is not coming clearly.
Books will be replaced by movies in the future, as many apps has been invented till now, so that books are coming in the audios, or books are converted into the movie version. So, in my opinion, books are going to be replaced by the movie in the future. Now I would like to take viewpoints of other children.
Yes, I think movies are going to replace books in the future. These days, people prefer watching movies rather than to read books.
Yes, I agree with all of you. As we know that whether a child or an elder person enjoy watching movies, books are a little bit of boring. If a chapter or a story can be explained to a person or a child practically instead of theoretically, she can understand it very easily. So yes, schools in different parts of the country and as well as in India, they are launching technology by teaching them from videos as well.
Anybody agree, disagree quickly over here? Also, Avni and Yash, speak something. Avni, it's not about writing, it's about speaking.
I think book will be replaced by the movies because the further generation would not take enthusiasm in reading books. So it will be transferred into the movies. Same as the maze runners. That is firstly that is the book, but then it is transferred into a movie. Now I would like to give chance to others.
Yes, I agree with you, Avni. The generations are not very fond of reading books and will not relish books in future. It is the modern or the future technology that the children as well as adults are more indulged in technology as compared to reality.
I also agree with
Yes, I agree with all of you because in the future the movies will replace the books because Books are very boring because books are very boring and movies are interesting, and many people thought that they are useful to us. So I think that
I agree.
movies books will be replaced by movies in the near future.
I agree
Okay,
with
Books we
all
Sarah,
of
read
you.
sometimes get boring, so people wish for a movie break in which they can enjoy the same story while watching a movie.
I
Esme,
agree with all
Dehradun,
of you.
please use your viewpoints also. Share your
I agree
viewpoints.
with I agree with all of you. Yes, if in movies the emotion of a narrator is seen very clearly, but in books we may get confused. After seeing movies, a person can narrate the story in his own terms as well.
Yes, I think books will be replaced by movies in future due to the lack of leisure time. As nowadays there's a lot of study burden on kids and adults are not getting time to read books because of the stress of the work they are getting. As well as nowadays the reading practice amongst kids, including adults, is completely stopped.
SVM Dehradun,
Yes, ma'am.
speak up.
Ma'am, my opinion is that books are not going to replace movies. Ma'am, movies are going to replace books as famous books are getting replaced by movies. And in, in books, we have to give more time and value to it, but in movies, we can give 1 and 2 hours and complete it.
What happens in movies?
Ma'am, we can watch movies in 1 or 2 hours, but we have to give more time to books.
Okay.
He is right that in movies it take a short time, but while reading the books, people or children may get bored. But while watching the movies, while watching the movies, the same topic in it, they can enjoy it and will also learn easily.
Yes, I agree with Rhythm, but disagree with Rishabh. As in movies, the way they show the reality and like the characters and all is very exciting, and the suspense that all the citizens and all the like everyone likes is more present in movies rather than books.
As well as the honor of the movie, like it's horror or comic, it will be better explained in the in the movies. But when we read the books, we are not excited that much that no, what is it, horror, like horror or comic. That's why also movies are better.
I agree with all of them because they move because in such a generations children are not fond of reading books, but still they are reading book like the Kenyans, and they are and if they have two options like reading book and watching movie, they will choose the watching movies because movies are too entertaining them and make them understand every concept step by step.
Uh, Avni is right, and it also helps us to like if a child is watching the movie, he she can able to narrate that story in his own terrain, and he she can add many views to it also.
Yes.
I think book can be replaced by the movie in future because like as we are studying here in projector and you have shown us some movies and you are studying us. So I think in future in schools there will be the same system like this. So book can be replaced.
Okay. SVM Dehradun.
Ma'am, I don't think that movies can replace book because, ma'am, we are dependent on technology, electricity or internet connection for watching movie. But in book, we need only book to read it. The books develop the vocabulary skill of humans also.
But while reading, I disagree with this person. But while reading the books, people may get bored. But in movies, they also get to learn more easily. Yes,
Yes, even I disagree with that person because, as he mentioned the point, electricity. We even if there is no electricity, it means there is like a power cut, and we cannot read movies without light. It will be all dark. So that's why I don't think electricity is a valid point to get between in this.
but there is sunlight in
Yeah,
daytime.
and if there is electricity or a power cut, so we are not able to read the books also clearly. As we all know, the doctors say that we should not read when it is when it is dark in the room, as it puts pressure on our eyes.
But in the power cut, we cannot see movies also.
but it will not make us like confused in the while reading the books. We also get bored, like how much is this left? But in movies, there is a suspense always.
And as you are mentioning that when there is no electricity or there is a power cut, we cannot see movies, even we cannot read a book. So there is no point arguing on this, I guess.
No, but we
Electricity
can
is
see the
like
movies on the mobile phones if we know. Like there are many apps on the mobile phones as well.
I think electricity is just like an enemy in between both the movies and books. So electricity isn't a point to fight with now.
Good direction giver. So the point is what whether movies will replace books. It's almost time. Now from SVM, I want somebody to summarize this entire GD. So I think Shivam is about to stand, or was it Abhinav who was trying? Please summarize the GD, what other people have said. Anybody can come and tell.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, can I tell my opinion?
Yeah.
And nowadays, most of the people watches movies, web series, cartoons, TV shows, etc. But in future, the movies cannot be replaced by books because watching movie became a habit nowadays. In future, the manufacturing of books will be less than nowadays. Thank you, ma'am.
Manufacturing of books.
Ma'am, will be less than nowadays.
Okay. Okay. So everybody is supporting the fact that movies will be replacing books in the near future.
So, ma'am, instead of that person, we were arguing.
Sorry?
Instead of one of from the SVM.
Okay. So I think you pretty nicely fought with each other, but it was a very calm and soothing conversation. The points could have been literally triggering one also. So movies, anyways, are taking or are based on books. Okay, so for those books who are based on, sorry, those movies who are based on books need a book content as well. So without books, movies will be incomplete. That can be also one of the points for those who are in favor of books. But anyways, this time it was just the first time you started well as a leader. I guess who started first as a leader? Mishika. Mishika, you
Mishika.
started and you just gave one liner that I think because movies are preferred by people the most. So here, whenever as a leader you are starting, one point is good, but try elaborating it with a instance, with a an example, because coming like a storm and just going by like a mewing cat doesn't look nice. So you should establish your entire instances, support statements properly. Ganika did a very good role of guiding the entire GD when the whilst the GD was going off track, and SVM students found little passive. Although Rishabh tried coming twice, um, but still I found that more could have been added from the side of SVM students. Rhythm also continuously participating and tried to agree disagree with the people. Siddhi also made a remark. Siddhi, I always tell you to keep your mic up there because your voice, in that case, is not much clear to me, right? Avni
Okay, ma'am.
and Yash, you made harder efforts to take part because everybody was snatching your chance. But this is how GD is. You have to snatch chances from others. Panav also made 2 entries, so it's good. As of now, just count how many times you are entering in a GD with a valid point, and later on, you will gain more confidence with the more powerful supporting statements, which will come.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Shortly going to end with September batch. October, we are going to have the public speaking and GD in our list of this trimester. I'll share the details also. And now we will be moving back to Mama Panya. So,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, Vita.
Ma'am, you send a message in the group like day before yesterday or yesterday
I
that
will
there
discuss
will be a
that.
MUN held.
I'll discuss that later, okay, or after the class. But first, let's talk about Mama Panya. So we
Ma'am, may I read it today?
Yes, Rhythm, you can read. So, as we know that Adika had invited 5 people, okay, and there were less coins and less material, less money to purchase the material. But every time Adika said that it can be managed with a little bit and a little bit more. So, let's read today what will happen in the market. So, Rhythm, please start.
At the market, there were many buyers and sellers trading fruits, spices, and vegetables. Adhika spotted his school friend Gamila at her plantain stand. Mama, she loves pancake. Now, don't you? But before she could finish, he ran to greet his friend. Mama tried to catch up, arriving just in time to hear, "You will come, won't you?" "Of course," Gamila replied. Mama shot a stare at Adika and quickly grabbed his hand, whisking him away. "Mama, uh, we will be able to stretch the floor." "Hey, how much do you think I can stretch floor, son?" Adika waved his hand in the air. "Oh, a little bit and a little bit more."
So every time this innocent guy, invites a new guest because he's too happy that his mom is making a pancake, so he just don't doesn't want the happiness to remain with him only. In a way, he wants to spread the happiness in the form of the pancakes outside. But mother is concerned because of worldly affairs that what if I'll not be able to offer entire pancakes to everybody, or especially if I prepared it for my child, why should I share it with others? That is the thought process of a mother which is going on. That's why she's taking his arm and trying to make him move away from that place. Now, the grammatical part that we are going to start today is the articles after adjectives and adverbs. So, articles we all know are a, an, and the. So, right now we are going by the rules. So, when to use the article the rule number one is series of mountains or chain of mountains. We use the and not with the one single hill or mountain. So, which is the world's longest mountain range? Can anybody tell me?
Himalaya.
Mount Everest.
Himalayas.
Mount
Mount
Everest.
Himalayas.
Mount Everest.
Okay. We have the Andes here. And where are the Andes? The Andes is the longest continental mountain range in the world. The Andes is the world's highest mountain range outside of Asia with an average height of 4,000 meters. The highest peak is Mount Aconcagua, and it was a volcanic origin, but now it is dormant. World's highest volcanoes are in the Andes only. Ojos de Salado on the Chile Argentina border is the highest volcano on earth. So, just for your information, if you are only aware of the Himalayan range, we have other range that is in the South American continent, that is the Andes, and it is the longest continental mountain range, and also include one of the longest, or I should say, the highest volcanoes in the world, and that is Mount Aconcagua, which is now a dormant, volcano. Now, the is also used with the rivers, the names of the rivers. So tell me, which is the deepest river in the world? Mariana Trench is the river?
Yes, ma'am. The
No.
Marina Trench.
Sorry, bache?
Ma'am, it's the Marina Trench. It is the deepest
No,
point
it's not
of
the
the world.
river. It's not the river. I'm saying deepest river. You are talking about the Marina Trench, which is the deepest, I would say, the sea. The depth of the sea, basically, the deepest sea trench. The
Ma'am, the Congo River.
It's the Congo River. The Congo River is the deepest in the world, measuring 720 feet at one portion of its run. Okay? It's not Nile, not Amazon, but it is the Congo. This river starts in the Democratic Republic of Congo and flows through the country to its mouth in Atlantic Ocean. The river is famous for being only major river to pass over the equator twice throughout its run. So the longest mountain ranges, the Andes, and the deepest river is the Congo. And the highest volcanic mountain is Aconcagua. Highest peak is Aconcagua, and Ojos del Salado is the highest volcano. This is the highest volcano, and this is the highest peak.
Okay, ma'am.
Also, the names of the sea, oceans, bay, and gulf also include bay. In Hindi, it is called as khadi. Okay, जो deep जाके एक valley की तरह बन जाता है. That's the bay, but it includes
Ma'am, like a Bay of Bengal.
yes, Bay of Bengal.
And ma'am, what do we mean by Gulf?
Gulf area is also surrounded by the waters. Okay,
Like a similar bay.
almost similar. Yes. So, which sea is not alive? It's a puzzle. Tell me the name of the sea which is not alive.
Dead Sea,
Sorry?
Dead Sea,
Yes, it's Dead Sea. The Dead Sea, dead. Not red, the dead. Dead
No
Sea
one
is not
can-
alive.
No one can just don't use it.
Yes. The Dead Sea is located in the desert in southern Israel. It is also the world's deepest hypersaline lake. Hyper means too much salinity is there, saltiness.
And no one
So
can
no living being or living creature can exist for a longer time in this sea. It will die. Okay. So it's a hypersaline lake.
the marines go inside the ocean and try to go underwater in Mexico, they automatically come out.
Yes.
And they are not stable.
Right. Now, rule number 4, groups of islands also take the before them. Which is the largest island in the world? Are you sure about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody from online class? The largest island in the world?
Andaman and Nicobar.
Andaman and Nicobars. SVM students, are we making notes? Are we writing?
It can be probably because all of the
The Greenland is the largest island in the world and only misses out on continent status. That means it has got few meters lesser to become a continent because of its population size also, located between the North Atlantic and Arctic Ocean. It is an independent territory of Denmark, and despite its size, it is mostly uninhabited because it's too cold over there. People do not like to be there. So, because of lesser population, it
In the
is.
summer, there is just going snowfall.
Yes. So that's why it is not given the status.
There.
Correct.
They will of their cars, the car, and they will get
Jammed. Yes. Look at the baobab trees. So make a list of 5 largest islands in the world.
Next, Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
Okay.
Lakshadweep.
Okay. You have to do it as a research work. Now we are on our second page. Mama Panya again here. Ganika, you can read. Ganika,
Yes, ma'am.
please.
At the floor stand, Mama said, Adhika, you sit here. After greeting Bibi and Bhavana Veena, Mama asked, what can you give me for my month? She offered the large of the 2 coins to Bibi's, ma'am, what it is?
Which one?
Ma'am, the name that, Bibi's,
Bibi Zavina.
okay, ma'am. Bibi Zavina, who scooped a cup of flour onto a piece of
Flower.
brown paper. Flour onto a piece of brown paper. Adhika popped up. Mama's making pancakes today. Can you come?
Again,
Oh, how
he has
wonderful.
not stopped from his habits of inviting. He's too excited that he has invited this vendor also. Read further.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, how wonderful. I think we can give a little more for that point. Bhavana's Vane put a second cup onto the paper, then tied it up with string. We will see you later. Mama tucked the package into her bag. Ay, ay, ay. You and I will be lucky to share half a pancake. But Mama, we have a little bit and a little bit more.
Right. So this Bibi Zavina has given a little bit more of sugar to them in the same coin after having invited for a pancake treat. And Mama tucked up the package into her bag. You and I will be lucky to share half a pancake. So again, the same feelings are going on in mother's heart that if we are inviting everybody to our home, what will be left to us? This is just opposite to the Omu. Omu has cooked it and distributed it all, but here she has a concern whether we will get it or not. Okay, continuing with the articles, rule number 5, names of the canals also take the in front of them. The. So, can anybody tell me where is the Suez Canal?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, may I?
I think
Ma'am, Europe.
India.
Europe. It is a well established historical fact that the first one to come up with the idea of connecting the Red Sea and Mediterranean via Nile and its branches was Egyptian pharaoh Senusr III of 12th dynasty. That was to promote trade and facilitate the communication between the east and the west as the ships came from Mediterranean, sailed through Nile until Zigzag and then to the Red Sea via the Bitter Lakes.
Ma'am, I have read it in my geography book, like it has reduced the 7,000 kilometers from Europe to India.
Yes, yes. So the water of the two seas met on August 18, 1869, and the Suez Canal was born. Okay. The canal was described by the late renowned geographer as a pulse of Egypt. An agreement was made between France, Austria, Hungary, Spain, Britain, Italy, Netherlands, Russia, and Turkey to draw final systems that ensure freedom of navigation through Suez canals. So they all want to travel from the Suez Canal. Reason it will save the longer distances. So here is the Suez Canal. Okay, look at the Gaza Strip.
that on the upside of the picture there is Mediterranean Sea and on the
Yes.
side that stick-like structure is Red Sea.
Look at this Gulf of Suez. Gulf of Aqaba. So this is how Gulf looks like. Siddhi, you were asking. If we talk about a bay, bay will come like here, okay, and a Gulf is in between. So look at that.
The area where people live.
No, Gulf is a water area only.
Not this one.
Of course, yes. So Suez has been born like this. The artificial canals in different parts of the world have transformed international shipping by shortening shipping routes and reducing operating costs. So Suez Canal has been born like that. The primary artificial canals, such as the Panama Canal, Volga Don Canal, Corneth Canal, the Grand Canal, and the Suez Canal, provide alternative transportation routes across major seawater network worldwide, facilitating efficient marine transportation. So Suez Canal is not a natural canal; it's a man-made artificial, including Panama Canal also and other Grand Canal, which is born when water is released. So yes, it's a part of European continent. Rule number 6 says that if we are using the names of the ships, the aeroplanes, and the trains, you have to use the word the in front of them. The. The Orient Express, the Rajdhani Express, the Punjab Mail, the Shatabdi Express, the Titanic, the Vikrant, the Victoria.
And
So these are the names of, yeah, these are the names of the trains as well as ships and plane also. Anybody who has traveled from any means of, any one of them.
In train.
Train, but
Delhi.
this name with Orient, Rajdhani, Punjab, or Shatabdi Express. Okay, you don't know the name of the train. Anybody who's aware?
Taken a, when we have
Ma'am, Avni is in your hand.
every day we have gone to Delhi on the train in Vietnam.
We went to Delhi on train. I had traveled.
I have traveled by the Rajdhani Express and Shatabdi Express.
Okay, you
Is
had,
Victoria of name of an aeroplane?
yes.
Yeah, because I have sitted in that and I didn't get to know the.
But this doesn't, the Victoria, that way it's not a passenger plane.
No, but the who was that lady who coming? She was the lady with the cap and
I hope you're not talking about Queen Victoria.
no, no, not the queen. And she saying to her partner, ये तो ना विक्टोरिया जहाज है तेरे को पता है कितना महंगा है.
Okay. Now, rule number 7 says the nationality like Indian, German, European nationality takes the. If you live in Britain, you are a British. These are puzzles. Please look. If you live in Canada, you are a Canadian. What will you be called as if you live in Croatia?
Croatians.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, this can be tricky.
Yeah,
Not easy. Not easy.
Can anybody guess?
Croatia is like Chinese. Then
Sorry, bete?
Croatians.
Croatia.
Croatian.
Croatians.
Okay. Did you check online?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, like I thought that if it is Chinese, then it could be.
Croat. Not Croatian, not Croatia.
I said this can be tricky.
So the answer
All
is
of them.
Croat. If you are from Croatia, you are a Croat.
If we are from India, we are Indians.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I was
Not
thinking
Canada.
Crotona.
Yes, bete?
Ma'am, I was thinking Crotona.
In
Ma'am, I was thinking it might be Crotona.
okay. Rule number 8 is holy books also takes the. Holy books like these We have
Ramayana,
the Holy
Mahabharata,
Quran, the Bhagavad Gita,
the Bible.
the Holy Bible. Okay. The
Number
Guru
8,
Granth Sahib. Yes. Are you writing?
name of holy books.
Muslims believe that Quran was orally revealed by God to the final prophet Muhammad through the archangel Gabriel. So the question is, who wrote the Quran? And Muslims believe that it is orally delivered. Rule number 9, the is used with directions. The north, the northwest, the northeast, the
My
southwest.
teachers have said a trick of direction when north up and south down. So and then
Excuse me, ma'am.
students confusion west and east so my means it that you can write B and W means west and E means east. So no one students are confused.
Ma'am, can you please
I
show
was
rule number 9?
confusing.
Yes.
Also rule number 9.
Rule number 9 is the directions. Rhythm, you were asking something?
Ma'am, I was asking, can I ask you a question in the picture you have shown of the direction, ma'am?
Direction? This one?
Yes, ma'am. This is a reasoning question.
This is a
Reasoning question, intelligence.
which question?
Ma'am, I am asking the question which I will ask will be a reasoning one.
I didn't get what you said. The West Bengal or West Bengal? What will come here?
West Bengal.
West Bengal. Because it's a state and it's not the direction. Rule number 10 says that the name of deserts also take the. Which desert is called as the driest place on the earth?
Atacama.
Atacama and Sahara. Okay, let us see. It's Atacama Desert. Good. The Atacama Desert is the driest place on the earth. Then with religious communities also we use the. So we have the Christians.
Christians, Hindu, Muslim.
Yes.
There are the Christians.
Here.
Christians.
Not Christian, it's Christian. The
Yeah,
Zoroastrians.
Muslims are their own side.
Yes.
Can you please show the rule number 11?
Religious community. We have one fine story coming up, which is One Grain of Rice. But I want you to read it. Religious communities, yes.
They are.
We will read it after Mama Panya. So today, I think Mama Panya is in hurry. So I think you can read. Anyone from SVM can come and read this. Who's coming from SVM? Nobody? Don't we know how to read? SVM students.
May I?
That you are coming and making your presence felt. You want to read?
May I?
Yes, SVM?
Please zoom it.
May I?
Zoom it. Okay. Read. Who's going to read this?
Am I?
Kathar.
Come, Anika, come, came up with me. We had just enough left for a small skinny paper. Leave it to me, Mama. I get a good one. No, Anika, she cried out, but he ran ahead to
Rafiki, Kaya's spice table.
fire spices table. Mama got there just in time to her. Mama asked pancake tonight and can you make? I love to. Kaya explained. She grabbed the coin from Mama's hand and replaced it with the lumpes pepper. That's just enough. Thanks for inviting me, Mama. Just
Now he has invited one more person for the pancake treat, and Mama is really tensed. Let us see. Yes, you can read this one. Start.
I headed home.
They headed home.
They headed home. How many people did we invited for pancake?
Did we invite?
Did we invite for pancake? Adhika skipping 2 steps ahead. Sang the
Reply.
reply. All of our friends, Mama.
He has skipped the word tonight and instead of his, he speaks the.
So, yeah. So he has invited majority of friends to his home. With this, we will end on rule number 12 that the celestial bodies also take the with them. What are celestial bodies?
Sun.
The sun, the moon.
The
Right.
moon, planet.
Correct. Now, everybody, please search for this concept of what is third pole. We have heard about North Pole, we have heard about South Pole, but what is the third pole? What two poles of the Earth?
Ma'am, is it equator? No, third pole.
Sorry,
Third pole.
third pole
Equator.
is what?
Ma'am, equator.
No, equator is not the third pole.
Ma'am, galaxy.
Yes, Panav.
Ma'am, galaxy.
Just search about it. Do not, try and guess in dark.
Ma'am, Tropic of Cancer.
SVM also will search on this, and ROS will also search on this, and then we will move ahead with the article unit. Also, SVM students, whatever work you have done with respect to movies getting replaced by the books, or books getting replaced by the movies, whichever topic you have written it on, just send your documents to me, hand it over to your facilitator. Mishika has already given it to me as a WhatsApp. Vansh, Rhythm, Panav, Siddhi. Your writing, these writings will be awaited. I'll be looking forward to it. Let's end for the
Ma'am, I
day.
have sent you my writing
Yes, Siddhi
already.
has also sent. Yes, yes, yes. So I'll see you guys on Monday and do the research work based on what is the third pole. Okay?
And 5 islands.
5?
Make a list of 5 largest islands. on
Yes,
the Earth.
list of 5 largest islands also on the earth. Right. So namaskar everyone.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar.